so that's all.
Yeah? We're recording?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
So basically, going forward, what style of boxing would you want to see Wilder implement? Because me personally, I'd like to see him go to Mexico and adopt that Andy Ruiz hunting.
Come forward, yeah.
Come forward.
But like Abs is saying, we're not talking about subtle changes he needs to make. Like he said, the guy couldn't even, you said it, he can't even put his guard up. How can you expect a 34-year-old in one training camp go from not even being able to hold a guard to actually holding a nice compact guard where he catches shots and counter shots?
This is the thing. I think when you get to a certain stage, you're proven world champion. You've been there for 5 years. There's nothing, if you ain't got that respect for your trainer from day one, if you ain't been there from day one, you look at it, they're a bunch of yes men, that's how I see it.
Yeah.
So, going forward, he needs to go into the gym. I don't think it's that if he's working on it day in, day out, tight guard, walking guys down, that I think 3 to 4 months, even 6 months, that's enough time to go from this I can't defend myself to tight.
Give himself a more chance.
The thing is though, I think with Deontay Wilder, like we say it was clumsy and horrible looking outside, but I feel like that's what makes him awkward for but if he comes in with a bit more of a conventional style,
that might lose. Because that right hand comes from anyway. I've always said that, and I think it's underrated, the right hand, even though he's wild, he still knows when to throw it. And
at that age, does he have the adaptability? I can't think of many fighters who have adapted. The only one I can think of so far from the top of my head is Martin Barrera, who changed after 43 fights.
Let me say one thing. If you're fighting Derek Chisora, he could probably hit you with 10 right hands in one round.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying about Wilder is like he's so bad that he can only land 2 right hands in 6 rounds. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, his technique is that bad. To just simply learn how to touch someone with a right hand.
His punch output isn't a lot. His punch output.
Boxes, where he knows his strength is
he
not that power.
A bit like Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis' punch output isn't there. But he knows. But he counter puncher. But when he throws his shots, he knows his landing. With Wilder, he knows his
I don't think Wilder knows what his style is. I don't think Wilder's ever needed a style.
No, he don't have one.
He don't have a style. He's never needed one because he just waited.
Wait.
I think only since maybe the Fury fight or maybe a bit before did he start look like he was maybe trying to work on things. I say that by going back to the Ortiz fight, like I said, where maybe he looked more patient. But whether he was working on the style or not, he's got away with just that punch power. So I think, in terms of you trying to make them changes and things like that, I don't know. It seems like a myth. But what do you think is next then for Wilder? Where would you want? Me personally, I want to see Wilder with Dillian White.
Thing is, that's the fight I want to see. But again, I don't think Wilder should take this rematch course. I think he should go away, and I think this will be the true test of a champion. Is going away, rebuild himself, rebrand himself to shut down all quick. Because he can go in there, knock Fury out in the next fight, get his belt back, then go and lose to AJ, lose to Dillian White, all just because he ain't built up that boxing ability. Then it's like now tarnishing his whole record. So I'd rather see him go away, get all the fundamentals behind him, then come back and school everyone.
Right now, is there anything in it for Dillian White to fight Wilder that Wilder's got not enough to offer?
I think
Brandon rights. He's bragging rights.
Yeah, you're a fighter, you're heavyweight, and they're massive fights. That just said at a football stadium in England. Dillian White, I think Dillian White has built up so much following now. He's got such a big fan base.
I think so
what's the outcome?
Provided Dillian White, Wilder.
Yeah.
Wilder. I'm still with Wilder.
I still give it to Wilder only because listen, no one's got what Fury's got. That basically that presence. And what you got to remember is Dillian White, I'm pretty sure, is a shorter man. That right hand's coming over the top. It's going to land.
As much as I'd want Dillian White to win that, I wouldn't be shocked if Wilder doesn't win a round.
White ain't got good head movement like that, innit? He's there to get hit.
I wouldn't be shocked if it's a knockout like the Brazil kind of fight.
He beats White. But with Wilder, when you're technically that bad, and it's not like the right hand is... You can't set up well, innit? You don't set up eventually, but you can't set up well. If White can take him out early, it's possible, but I just don't see it happen.
White throws a wild left hook himself, so he don't overcommit to the right hand and misses and gets
I love that catch left hook that Dillian White does. If you watch it against a Chisora fight, anytime, I think catching with the left, anytime. Nah, he does it with the left hand.
Same hand?
Yeah. That's when to Joshua in the second round as well.
Yeah.
With the left hand then.
It's beautiful. Anything touches down here, up there, boom, boom, he comes straight back down against Chisora. He does it a few times.
Same man counter,
Even if you catch onto Wilder's right hand, you probably still...
You ain't gonna fall.
And that's my biggest thing. You have such a big weapon in that hand. How can you not touch someone like that every single round? We're just saying once, just one time for him, man.
Even the clinch, just put it in there.
That is the biggest.
But the thing is, I think when you're in the ring, if you get caught with a shot, you know I ain't getting caught with that shot again. If I take a straight right hand, I know I'm watching that hand. I ain't getting caught with that again.
I understand that, but I understand why that right hand still. If that is your weapon, like you're saying,
should know
right? You know that your training, your style is based around landing this. Then there's no way you should be going through fights with not landing it in a round.
Yeah.
It should be constant. That should just be doing whatever you can to get that round.
Or at least disguise some ways to set it up. I think he must have landed 2 or 3 against Fury in the first 2 rounds. But I think Fury sort of knew it was coming, pulled away from him.
Even further from that, if your right hand's such a weapon, how many right hands to the body has he ever thrown in his whole career?
No, he's not a body puncher. Not a body puncher.
It's just simple
shall I tell you what it is? I think that's because his fundamentals are so bad, he's going to get caught with a left hook uppercut trying to get in there. Because he's going to find it so wild.
He'll get knocked down, throwing around the body, just because his feet are so bad.
Just to clarify, I'm saying, with all them flaws, it's only because of how good Fury is that he made him look that bad. He would have still got away with that against a lot of other people. Let's say AJ. This is the debate we was having earlier on.
Okay,
Wilder versus AJ.
This is a long going debate, and for me, obviously, AJ, if he gets hit on chin, he's gonna go down.
You say
because Wilder's got that power. If AJ gets hit, but you got to remember, AJ is a lot more technically sound than Wilder. Wilder, he's gonna come in, he's gonna see that coming, he's gonna catch it, he's gonna throw it back. And I don't think Wilder will be able to take AJ shots.
Alright. That being said,
especially on the inside.
I didn't ask for life stories.
Okay. I'm saying, I reckon AJ wins.
Right, taking away the fact that we're saying Wilder before the Fury loss, so just say it hasn't affected him mentally because we know boxing, he can come back half the man. Take that away, he's full 100% confident at his peak Wilder, you're saying AJ.
Rich, I'll tell you the reason why I say that is because no one can go in there against AJ and thinks they're not going to get hit. You might have that biggest right hand in the world, but you're going to get hit. And the fact is, AJ's not just going to carry away, he's going to come in. And that's when Wilder's going to start doing all this bollocks. He's going to get caught, and that's going to deter him. Well, you see how quick he was. He got a stiff jab against Fury, was like shit. Back up. So obviously, AJ's a much heavier.
The body shot that dropped him shows how bad.
No, but the thing is, again, if you watch that. And this is why I think the commentators were quite biased, didn't it? Obviously his balance was gone. If you look at the upper camera, as he was walking, his feet was tripped up, and then he was hit.
Who tripped him? Who's tripped him?
His legs tripped over Fury's.
He was walking backwards. He was walking backwards. This is boxing. When you get hurt, when do you decide, I'm gonna get out of it? When you take a shot, you know what, you man? I'll see you later. No, you slide out of it.
Listen, it was off balance, but what made it worse is if you've got an obstacle there and you get hit here, he got his leg tangled.
We're getting video footage. We'll get back to you. Nah, I'm not having it.
I'm not talking about that angle. I'm talking about the bird's eye view angle.
There is contact of the leg.
But not much contact.
If Wilder wasn't walking like this, there wouldn't have been contact. If he was doing what he needed to do,
we're talking about his stance right now. We're talking about where his feet was.
Alright.
Why were his feet there?
Because he was back.
I'll be even straight. Let's go back to the topic.
He was moonwalking, that's what he was doing.
That's what I'm saying. Wilder or AJ?
Wilder.
Wilder or AJ?
AJ.
See, that's 2 for 2. He's trying to say 3
again,
rounds. He thinks it's one side.
3 rounds, finished.
You guys are basing it off of, alright, AJ's been clipped. How has it been clipped? Alright, with Ruiz, he got caught in an exchange trying to finish him. That was a lucky punch. So him saying that, I got hit by the gods. I do think that is by the gods. Because literally, that is out of desperation. Povetkin.
3-4 rounds, Povetkin was touching him up.
But he's a quick under the bar. So you can understand that. He probably hasn't experienced that before. Again,
Klitschko, overhand right.
Overhand right. But
how many rounds did it take to land that overhand?
Exactly.
This is a 41-year-old.
No, it doesn't matter.
Of course it matters.
Wilder seemed to want to fight.
Look at Mayweather.
Mayweather's the screenshot. You can't say that.
Say that again?
Mayweather's hitting people right hand for fun.
Klitschko don't get me wrong, Klitschko sets up the right hand way better than Wilder does. But you can't remember the first right Klitschko landed that fight. He was catching right, Joshua right before.
Yeah, flush. To the point where he's like, shit.
Look at Klitschko's record, that guy hits hard. Not as hard as Wilder. And Klitschko's hitting your right hands and you're
young, hungry. At the time, Klitschko is a safety first fighter.
Yeah, but we're not talking about like, whether he would have won the fight. We're talking about if he's landing that punch.
The right hand, but he was still cautious in the box, right?
He's been like that his whole career though.
Who?
Klitschko.
Yes, what I'm saying is, but he landed the right hand. So if Wilder, let's have it right, Wilder wants what AJ's got.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Wilder looks to AJ, it must burn. You was a world champion before this man, and you got him and Eddie Hearn going over to America. Who's Wilder? Do you even know Wilder? You're not even known like that in your own country. Yeah. He wants what AJ's got.
Of course.
And I think the man that will get in there, the way he'll be, like what we're saying about how he can knock land them right hands. In how many rounds? I reckon against AJ he's landing that right.
Okay, cool.
I reckon he's following it with that much belief and purpose.
The fight's just started. Because from what you sound like, you sounded like he's just going to go in there, no fear. And
No.
That's what it sounds like. Yeah, that's exactly. Listen, I'm telling you now, if Wilder gets in there with AJ, he knows AJ's no mug. He knows that he can get counted. He's going to be cautious. He ain't going to be going there thinking, I'm just going to land it at will. He's going to be cautious. And by him being cautious, his left hand's down, because his hands are here all the time. He's going to get a stiff jab and think, oh shit, that's not even the right hand. He's going to get caught. But he's going to get caught.
Josh's jab isn't as long as Fury. You reckon Josh can land that jab just that easy against Wilder?
I reckon I can. Shall I tell you why? Because
people like Molina.
I reckon AJ jab is a lot shorter.
Yeah, it's a lot shorter. So then you've got to look at the density in his arms, like the weight in his arms.
But I think the way AJ will box, in my personal opinion, is on AJ now.
Inside, not from up.
Me personally, I love AJ when he fights like that. I don't understand why he don't fight like that all the time. But as soon as he starts trying, it's like he likes to box. He wants to become a boxer. If he goes in there against Wilder and goes in there with no respect, walks in there, bullies him, I think he gets him out of it. But I find with AJ, he gets caught in the middle of am I a boxer, am I a fighter? And if he stands off, going back to the range that we were saying Wilder loves, if AJ tries to give him that range, I think...
I'll tell you what I think that is, because obviously, I watched AJ fight his whole career. In the beginning, I felt like he had a set style. He was like young, hungry, aggressive fighters who come in, multiple combinations. Obviously, since he's won his world title, he's now starting to play safer. And also, he's around that England camp all the time. GB. He's seeing them fighters, up and coming, Patrick Cormac, all these other fighters, Jordan Reynolds, all these other fighters.
Amateur boxing.
Yeah, amateur boxing, in and out. If you look at his fights, that's what he's starting to adopt. And he's starting to adopt these Commonwealth Games medalists, gold medalists. He's starting to adopt their style of boxing. And obviously that doesn't work for him. You see in that Fury fight, it was boxing on the back foot. He's not made for that. He's not elusive like Fury. Not too much weight. So I think with Joshua, he's still trying to establish his own style of boxing that he can cater to. Now, that clearly didn't work for him. So now he's going to have to go back to the drawing board. What's good for my friend?
So we'll see. Obviously going back to the style, then we'll have to wait to see what AJ will see against Pulev if that fight happens.
What's the height difference?
Similar.
Pulev's a big man.
And he's going to be whipping body shots.
I think my gut instinct was Pulev is getting banged out because I think he's got that slow, Cumberland stuff.
I think Pulev will have moment of success in there, but not enough. I think Joshua
walks through him, man. 1, 2.
The thing is, with heavyweight boxing, like it is literally down to one punch. Either way, we've seen it with the AJ fight. Got clipped. His whole thing went fucked up.
What's that?
When AJ got clipped by Ruiz.
The first man. He was left completely discombobulated, wasn't he?
He was left discombobulated. He was left confuzzled.
That setup was longer than Wilder's right.
I was nervous.
Michael the Big Bird.
We had that bet. I took Jordan's word. He told me that word the other day. I said I'll get in the interview before.
He told it like 20 minutes ago.
But bloody hell, I'm lost now. This is the moment. No, but
one more debate. Come, one more debate.
Fury AJ.
Woo! And we not even touched down on that yet.
I thought it was the main one.
I always tell people, from time I saw Fury 400 pounds, but he said he was losing weight, he's undefeated against any heavyweight. Unless he gets clipped lucky, he's going to beat everyone.
Fury beats AJ for me.
Okay, cool. So,
but wait, let me just add one thing. The only fight I would pick to beat Fury is AJ.
Yeah, so I was just going to touch on that. The reason why I say that is because you got to look at Fury. Obviously, he's an occasional fighter. He gets built up to occasionally. He performs on the highest level of fight. But you got to look at what styles worked against Fury. The styles that's worked against him as people that are pushing him back and they're fighting. They're not no taxi driver that's doing it every other weekend. There's someone who's actually fighting and they can fight on the inside. Now AJ, he's going to throw combinations. I don't think Fury's going to have his hands behind the back against the ropes doing the Muhammad Ali shuffle.
But
I'm telling you now, AJ on the inside, I think he eats Fury.
Yeah, 100%.
And I don't think Fury's going to be able to, again, bounce away and keep him on the outside.
I agree with what you said about if anyone out there in the heavyweight division can do it, it will be the likes of AJ with the style. But I can't see it happening. He's gone from one extreme to the other in the both Wilder fights. He's gone from complete back-footed boxing, jittery, whatever they was calling it, but I love that fake, letting the hands go and moving off the balance and the timing and was exceptional. To the other extreme of come forward, 1-2, fall in, the headlock, bro.
And you know what?
I think against AJ, all he's got to do is find the middle ground.
I give him both credit as well, because Fury is good at boxing on the back foot, but he come out against Wilder and put on it. And Joshua normally good at coming forward combinations, but against Reeves went on the back foot.
So was AJ boxing on the back foot as good as Fury boxing on the front foot? No, of course not. They both that. No, but I'm comparing them against their natural.
My point is they both show adaptability, and that's what to show as a champion.
I'm going based on against their natural. AJ wants to come forward, Fury wants to go backward naturally. But by them doing the other way,
the moment
Fury couldn't adapt as good as AJ.
Is Fury going to have a bigger moment than boxing Joshua in a stadium? Like that's going to be Jordan touched on
stepping up.
Yeah, Jordan touched on Fury being a fight in the moment. And
there's not a bigger moment.
Yeah, there's not a bigger moment.
For me, one thing I'm saying though, Fury, whenever you see someone as a threat, he cusses them. He never saw Wilder as a threat. You always picked up Wilder. Wilder's going to be AJ. Charles Martin's going to be AJ. Klitschko's going to be AJ. I think even he knows himself. That's my biggest rival.
100%.
I'm going to say something so outlandish. Now, not to take anything away from Tyson Fury, but I think personally, looking at it, just in terms of the whole boxing world, the reason why I touched on earlier is has Wilder fought a bigger man before that's actually physically bigger than him. Is because yes, Fury is adapted, he's walked him down, but I think that's to be expected. If you're not naturally bigger than someone, stronger than him, yeah, you can get caught with the right hand, but so can anyone. Deontay Wilder's defense is so bad. Fury knows he can walk him
once you've got past the danger of that right hand.
Once you're in that range where you can't get that full leverage, that's why it's a great win for Fury. It's a great thing for Britain. It's a great thing to set up an AJ Fury fight. But we can't take away Wilder has no defense. So it was only a matter of time before he got clipped and he got found out that anyone who throws any sort of combination of confidence without that fear in the head, he was going to get found out. And that's why I was talking about the bigger fight. Because obviously
where you getting at? What you getting at in terms of the AJ?
So the AJ Ruiz, AJ Fury, he ain't going to do that to AJ.
What? Yeah, President, you don't need to. But
no, the thing is, we're talking about not need to, but he's only going to have one style of boxing against AJ, and that is boxing on the back foot.
No, you're wrong.
Listen, I'm telling you now, he's not going to get involved.
You're wrong, man.
Because AJ's strength in that fight is on the inside.
But let's talk about
Joshua
on the inside in that fight.
Let's talk about AJ and Klitschko, for example. They both stood off and were fencing each other, and Klitschko landed his shots, Joshua landed his shots. You tell me that Fury can't stand off Joshua without moving away? That fence waving.
No. The thing is, but what I'm saying is he going to do that for the 12 rounds?
No. In spots. Yeah. In spots he'll do it.
If I was training, by the way, they call me Mickey Miyagi in the gym.
That's new.
Boxing knowledge, Miyagi knowledge. Right, if I'm training him, I'm training Fury to hold the center of the ring against AJ. Go right there, don't back up, but don't walk him down. Because we know AJ on the inside, uppercut hook is beautiful. His inside game is beautiful. You don't want to throw a right hand full on to one of them shots. So I will have him coming out, holding the center, being the bigger man, he's taller than him, gonna have a longer time, holding that center. Every time AJ tries to get close to him, bomb, two simple free shots, and hold that center, back AJ up. Cool, before Saturday, Fury was a pillow puncher in people's eyes. He's shown now there's no pillow punches in heavyweight boxing. You know what I'm saying? Them gloves, if AJ gets hit by a 1-2, even though he's that much stronger, if he walks onto a Fury 1-2, he's going to come back and think again about how to go. He's going to have a crucial approach. So I don't think Fury necessarily needs to go on the back foot. As long as he's sharper and more clinical with his shots, I think he can afford to hold the center and just be the bigger man, be the instigator.
Do you think he's going to be able to do that? Because the reason why I say that is because I think AJ's power will make him backpack.
AJ power. AJ's got to land first, man.
No, but the thing is, you're telling me he's not
right now. You got AJ. I got Fury.
AJ.
£100.
£100.
Oh, you see it.